by Edomites. Lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. And if your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every vice. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
My true love's here.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approving, get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, and it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite. Crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. And if your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every vice. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. Can everybody hear me all right? Before we get too far into it, let me make sure everybody can hear me okay. Now give me a one in the chat if y'all can hear me all right. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me all right. All right, looks like I got at least one. Water. All right, we're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge on the Salaki. Started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or any other Christian organization. Tonight's class is the Lash class, the Hebrew class, the Holy Tongue. All right, the water. For these ones, I appreciate y'all. Tonight is the Hebrew class. It's a very important class. You once you understand that you are an Israelite, you are one of God's chosen people, and obviously, but once we understand that, most of us want to get as much information as we can as far as scripture breakdowns, understanding scriptures, understanding how they have been completely misinterpreted and butchered by the Christian church. We obviously want all of that knowledge, and that's a good thing, but it's also very, very important to learn the Lashawan Qadash, to learn how to speak, read, and write in our native tongue in Hebrew, both the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian. That is a very, very important thing. It's part of our culture, it's part of who we are. And as the third world gets closer and closer, it becomes even more important um, to know we have language barriers because of our different captivities with our brothers and sisters in the different tribes, particularly Issachar, Reuben, Zebulon. There's a lot of language barriers with our brothers and sisters, whether it be Spanish, Portuguese, or what have you. And so the Lashawan Qadash becomes more and more important as we get closer to the Third World War. closer to this kingdom coming down and being destroyed. Because at that time, um, removing that language barrier is going to be a great benefit to the tribes of Israel. So very important. Get into the classes to learn as much as you can to practice the Hebrew. Um, Ask your questions. If there's words you want to know, if there's pronunciations, all that. Go to the classroom and make sure you ask your questions and get your understanding. All right, get the breakdowns. Not so much again the scripture breakdowns, but the breakdowns on the pronunciation, the conjugation, all that good stuff. That's what we go through. All right. So it's very, very important. We try to cover that every class. Um, and with that, we got a few folks in here already. I want to do a quick shout out. We got Coco in the courtesy salute for the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rock Thumb, and to the sisters, Yahweh Shemar Al Thumb, Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Salaki. Let's see who we got in the building. Also, we got the link in the chat to come and get on camera to help. Again, this is a classroom, right? Classes, and unlike some of the other classes during the week, this is a class that is super participatory. We want to make sure that brothers and sisters are reading and speaking the Hebrew correctly. And while we can do that through the chat, that is also that is something that it has its limits, right? It has its limits naturally. You cannot come on, if you come on camera, you can actually speak it. You can actually understand that gives you practice, that makes sure you're saying it right, so on and so forth. So we got the link in the chat. Feel free to come into the classroom. And again, even if you are not on camera, it will still allow you to be vocal. Obviously, the preference is to be on camera, but even if you're not, it'll allow you to be vocal and be able to verbalize these answers, verbalize these responses. All right. Again, if you're going to be on camera, if you're a brother, make sure your head is uncovered. If you are a sister, make sure your head is covered. And regardless, make sure you are dressed appropriately. Right. All right. So, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, we got Sister Coco in the building. Shalom, sis. Good to see you. All right, we got Sister Aisha in the building. Good to see you, sis. Shalom. And my brother in the building. Y'all in the building. Shalom, brother. All right. We also have Sister Deanna in the building. Shalom, sis. Good to see you. All right. Looks like we got a few more names and numbers. Select your numbers and names. Everybody make sure you sign in for attendance. Name, city, and state, so you can make sure you get your credit. All right. All right. Like I said, if there are any questions, especially in reference to the Lashawan Qadash, the Hebrew, please, feel free to put them in the chat. And the other questions, you can put those in the chat as well, depending on what they are. We may or may not get to them tonight. Since this is the Lashawan Qadash class, but feel free. That's what the classes are for, to ask questions. All right. We are going to always do Wallace's. All right. Let me see something. Let me see. Sister Aisha. Lucky, do me a favor. Make sure you're not just check to make sure you're actually um you're not lagging behind a little bit. You gave me a one in the chat, which I appreciate. I asked for that several minutes ago, so make sure, and you may even catch this several minutes later. But just check your feed to make sure you're not lagging too far behind. It looks like you might be. All right, let's see. We got my brother in the building. Slovakia. Got my
Shalom,
brother in the
y'all.
building.
What's going on out of one?
Hello, y'all about to see what I sound like a thought. What's good with you?
Running hot as usual, but I'm in here.
No sweat, no sweat. How you doing, boy? We appreciate it. All right. What was I looking for? I got myself completely distracted and thrown off. What was I? I was pulling up something. Nope, that went away. All right. Good night. It's gonna
No, I
come back
think
to
you
me.
were just correct, making sure Sister Aisha was caught up
I
on the
was,
text.
but I picked up my phone for a separate reason, and that thing completely ran away from me. But no sweat. We're gonna keep going how we rocking. All right. Man, that's gonna bother me for a second. No sweat. All right. As we always do, we're gonna pull up. Uh, we'll pull up the alphabet. We're gonna go through that first. All right. As we always do, we're gonna try to get through these as quickly as possible. I know the sisters have copious notes, so we don't want to be too redundant. Although it is important to make sure we're going over this stuff in every class. We're trying not to take up too much time. That's what I was doing. That it came back to me that quick. We try not to take up too much time because we know you all are ready to rock and roll and keep moving forward. So that's what we're going to do. We just want to make sure we go over the alphabet, some of the conjugation. We actually got a new piece, somewhat new, somewhat new. Obviously, Yakadar has gone over before in his classes, a lot more of it, but we're going to go over a particular piece of conjugation as well. All right, Sister Aya is in the building. My rib is in the building. Shalom. Yahweh Shai. All right. So we're gonna get into these alphabets and conjugation, then we're gonna get into some few words, and we're gonna take that. After that, we get after we get into the words, we're gonna get to some scripture. All right. There we go. All right. You have your ah. First, you have your ah. There's your ancient on the left and the Syrian on the right. All right. Like I said, we're gonna go through these relatively quickly. If anybody needs me to slow down, just let me know in the chat. I will slow down. I will back up. But outside of that, we don't want to keep rocking. All right. Next, you have your ba. That is your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. That is your ba. Next is your ga. Your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. After that is your da. The ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Again, as we go over in every class, the da looks very similar to several other letters. We will cover them all after we get through the entire alphabet so you all can see the nuances. Anybody who's new, anybody who takes this class out later, they will get it, but we are going to keep rolling. All right. Next is your ha. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And again, with the ha, it's very similar to a few other characters, a few other letters. We will get into that as well. That's your ha. All right. Next is your wa. The ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your za. The ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Then you have your cha. Your cha. Again, that cha, you're kind of rubbing your tongue against the roof of your mouth when you pronounce it. Cha. All right. That's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is ta. Ta. The ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Ya. There's the ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. That's all right. Next is your Ka. That's a harder sound. Again, the Ka is more of a softer sound. The Ka is a harder sound. That is the ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Again, the upper right is what you will find how the character will look if it's at the beginning or in the middle of a word. And the Ka on the lower right is how it will look at the end of the word. Next is your La. Your La. Again, as we always say, some of the characters, the ancient comes relatively easy. As you saw earlier, the Za, the I, the Za just look like a Z, the I look like a sideways A. The La is very, very similar in the ancient. It just looks like the English L, all right? But that's the Syrian on the right. Next is your Ma. You have your ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Just like with your Ka, the upper right is the Ma that you will see at the beginning or the end of beginning or in the middle of a word, and the one on the lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. Next is your Na. Na. You have the ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Again, the upper right is what you will see in the middle or the beginning of a word. The lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. That is your Na. Next, you have your Sa, ancient on the left, Syrian on the right. After that is your Pa. That is the ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Again, upper right is what you'll see at the beginning or in the middle of a word. Lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. Pa. Right. Next is your Tazah. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. Upper right is how you'll see it at the beginning or the middle of a word. Lower left is lower right is how you will see it at the end of a word. Next is your Qua, ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. After that, we got your Ra. Your Ra, the ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Shah. Shah, the ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. You can see they both kind of look like W's to a certain extent. Lastly, you have your Tha, all right? Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And like we always do, we're going to pull up the Tha, the Ha, and the Ha. So you can see the similarities, and we can point out differences. All right? So that's your Tha, your Ha, and your Ha. All right? They look very, very similar, but as you can see, if we start with your Ha, that vertical line on the left, there's a break in that. If you look at your Ha, there is no break. Everything is connected, right? And your Tha, while there's also no break, At the bottom of the left vertical line, you see it kind of jets out to the left as well. So that's how those are similar, but those are the nuances that you will see in various, definitely in the Blue Letter Bible, but also if you pull up a Hebrew keyboard, you're going to notice these subtle things. And so it's important to be aware of them. All right. Also, we like to pull up. We like to pull up the Y. Let's see. The Ra, the Na. Oh, Slocky. I'm not pulling them up, am I? Hold on, I'm going to pull them all up together. The Y, the Ra, the Na, the Ka, and the Da. There we go. All right. As you can see, the Wa, the Ra, the Da all look similar. But if you look at the Na and the Ka that you will find at the end of a word, they also look very, very similar. Um, what we always like to tell folks and get folks to understand. One is that the Na at the end of the word and the Ka, when we see those written out, when you see them in script, when you see them in the Blue Letter Bible or whatever, they should be longer. That vertical line should come down longer than kind of the line you're writing on. All right. The Wa, the Ra, and the Da will stop there. Will stop on that line that you're writing. All right. You can also see that the Da has much more of a sharper kind of right angle to a certain extent than the Ra does. And then the Wa is just a shorter and much shorter, that line that extends toward the left is just not quite as long. So those are all nuances. And as you'll see, even with that, they don't always look exactly that way, but that's a good place to begin to be able to recognize the letters, especially as it relates to like the Blue Letter Bible. A lot of these will look very, very similar in the Blue Letter Bible, but you'll see as we pull up some vocabulary words in Google Docs, it's going to look a little bit different, but it's still in the same in the same ballpark as we've been looking at. All right. Tiago, you wanted to add anything right quick before I go over the conjugation?
The one you got it, you covered it all.
All right. No sweat. I want to make sure I open it up for you. All right. Let's back up. Again, we're going to go over the prefixes first. We're going to go over the suffixes or the possessive pronouns second. And then we're going to get into a third piece, a more specific third piece. All right. Bring all of these down real quick. All right, real quick. For our prefixes, we have la. We have la, which means 2 or 4. So, Maki, we got Sister Tasha Rod in the building. Yahweh Shemala Thaba Shem Yahweh Shasus. Good to see you. All right, you have your la, which means 2 or 4. You have your ka, which means like or as. Your sha, which means who, which, cause, or sake. You have your ma, which means from or of. These are prefixes, so these are found at the beginning of words. Real quick, we have said it before, but in order to fully understand the prefixes, what additional information would you need, or what would help? Who can tell me real quick what additional information when you're reading a word and it has and it has nope. When you're reading a word and you're considering prefixes or suffixes, what piece of information is very important? Who can tell me real quick? Keep going, but y'all let me know. Who can tell me what piece of information becomes very, very important when you are reading a word and helping to identify prefixes and suffixes? All right, let me see. Now, the next is our Yah. Yah means he. Yah means he. Next, we have a Ha. Where's my Ha? There's my Ha. Ha means thee. Give Sister Ra'aya a hand. She's absolutely right. The root word. The root word becomes very important to know. If you are able to recognize the root word, you'll be able to recognize whether there's prefix or suffix in what you're reading. And that can have an effect on the pronunciation, whether you actually pronounce that last character or whether it kind of trails off and vice versa. All right. Give Sister Deanna a hand as well. She said root word also. She's absolutely correct. Knowing the root word is absolutely critical when you're reading through the Hebrew. All right. And reading through the scriptures. All right. Ha means thee. Ha means thee. Ba means in. In. Right? As we always say when we say the salute, you hear the word Bahashem. Bahashem. Shem means name. Ba means in. Ha means the. In the name. So it's Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right? So Ba means in. Wa. Wa means and. And. And Ah means I or I am. All right? Oh, Salaki. Nope. Da. Salaki, da means do. Da means do. All right? All right. Now going to the possessive pronouns. We're going to start with Yah. Yah means my. Yah means my. All right? Ka. Ka means your. These are found at the end of words. All right? We went over a second ago with prefixes. These are more suffixes. These are possessive pronouns. All right. Wa means his. Wa means his. Ha. Ha. Ha means hers. Wa means her. Ha means hers. All right. Next is Nawa. Let me pull that up right. Nawa. All right. Come on. All right, Nawa. Nawa means our. We always say where Abba is Father, Abba Nawa is our Father. You see that in the scriptures in the Lord's Prayer, all right? Nawa. And of course, we pulled it up the way we did because we read Hebrew from right to left. All right. Next is come. Come, which is a ka and a ma. Come. Come means y'all or you all. That is the masculine form. So if you have a group of brothers, you say come. If there's a mixed group, you also say come. Um, because you use the masculine form when there's all brothers or when there's a mixed group. All right. For sisters, the feminine form is kan. Kan. And it's a ka and a na. All right. All right. Next we have ma. Ma means there. That's the masculine form. And na means there in the feminine form. What you also might see is a tha. You sometimes see the tha at the end of a word, and it will change the tense. Sometimes it's future tense, sometimes it's past tense. All right, but it will change the tense. A tha. For that, I don't know why I did not. There it is. Tha. All right. Okay. All right. What you also have, and this may or may not be in your notes, is the ah. I believe Officer Yaga. Do you remember going over that, Officer Yaga? The ah and how it's
Did I go over that?
the ah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I know you went over the thumb and the thigh, but maybe not the ah.
No, I don't think I went over we did a thumb and a thigh when we were doing subject pronouns.
That's right. I was just wondering. Yep, I was just wondering. That's one. So the ah, which is an ah and a thigh, that is an identifier. That is an identifier. It's not always required, but when you use it, you use it with direct object, and it always goes before the direct object, regardless of anything. That's when you'll see it, if you do see it. We're gonna go over a scripture tonight. Hopefully, we'll get to it. I think we got enough time. We're gonna get through some of these words and go into the scriptures. All right. But you'll see that being used in one of the scriptures tonight. Like, give me 1 second, y'all. So like. All right, so that that's a direct, it's an identifier. We'll see it, just write that in your notes and then we'll get into it in a second. All right. Okay. I'll stop sharing that. We're gonna get right into some vocabulary words. Now, these words are going to be the root words. We're going to get it. We're going to talk about pronunciation. We're going to talk about the conjugation. These are going to be words that are in a couple scriptures that we're going to go over. All right. Some of these you're going to know, and some of these I'm sure we've gone over. Other ones, I don't think we have. And so if they're in your notes, then you review, which is great. Repetition. If not, make sure you take notes. Okay. All right. And this is what as we always do, what we're looking for, we're going to pull up a word and we're going to ask that you type it out since nobody got on camera, right? But ask that you type it out. I will type out the letters in the chat and then you all let us know how you believe it to be pronounced.
Oh, the water out of one.
Yeah.
And been sitting
I'm
there
trying to
collecting
be
dust.
like you. I'm gonna be like you one day. I'm gonna be like you one day. Let me bring no, that's not what I want. Let me bring all of these up. It might be. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. All right. Hopefully everybody can see that okay. Uh-oh. This is a ya, somebody a ya, a tza, and a ah. All right. Let's see. Shemaiah is on camera in the building. Shalom, Yahweh, Shema,
Yeah, shalom.
Kabashim, Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, Shema, Tamashim Yasha.
Shalom.
All right, we sticking your head. That's right. All right, so here we go. Here's the first one. There's a Yah, a Tazah, and a Ah. You know, asking folks in the chat, since Sister I was the brave soul this evening, y'all give her a hand. Y'all give her a hand. All right. But we're gonna let her take a stab at it after we give folks a chance uh, 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 to type in the chat. Okay. All right. We already got one answer in the chat. All right. No sweat.
Yep.
Since we got one, Sister Ryan, you want to take a shot at it?
Salakia. Yataza.
That's Zah. Exactly. Salakia. Wait a minute. La'ah. I'm sorry. La'ah. Okay. Understood why. And Sister Coco actually answered the same way. All right. And here's the deal. You have your Yah, you're correct. You have your Tazah, that's also correct. But because you have another Ah at the end, you're going to pronounce that Ah separately.
Salakia. Yataza.
Taza Ah. Taza
Huh?
Ah. Correct. Uh-oh. I think it broke up for me a little bit. I'm not sure if y'all heard it. Did you pronounce it again, Sister Ryan?
Salakia. I thought I did.
No, I'm asking. I think it broke up on my end, so I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. So did you want me to say that again, or you already got
If you
it?
could, if you don't mind, go ahead. We just want to make sure you got it. Teach the people. Not teach, but you know what I'm saying.
Yataza.
The Taza'a.
Yataza.
There you go.
That's what you got from that?
That's what.
Okay. You just say it. Say it, and then I'll hear it. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out all day long.
Water.
Right. If you put a ma in front of this, right, instead of that ya, you with me so far? You would pronounce it mataza'a. But
Con.
because there's the ya there, how would you pronounce it?
Yataza.
Mataza'a. Correct. All right. Good
Trying.
stuff.
Salakia.
You're doing an awesome job. Awesome job. All right. Oh, that's not gonna be what I want it to be. Hold on.
You might be able to slide it and make it a little. Yeah, kind of.
I did. It didn't work. I think I got the letters way too big, so it can't go on the first line.
About to 80-75.
Yeah. what I was thinking. Maybe. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is making sense. I wanted to put it about 80.
You should better just type it in there. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I tried it the first time and wiped everything out. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. It's
There you
still
go.
there.
That's perfect.
Well, I guess. All right. We're going to make it perfect today.
You was
All
trying
right.
to change
All
the
right.
font?
No sweat. Absolutely. Since the Coco trying to help me, make the font smaller. Exactly. All right. And I might, you know what? I'm trying one more thing because I think if I don't do it in all caps, that might help. There it is. All right. All right. Next, we got an ah and a ha. Ah, ha. Oh, Salaki. I didn't tell you what the word meant. Yataza ah. Yataza ah for your notes. Yataza ah means to go or to go out. To go out or to go. All right. All right, Sister Coco, I see your answer and I understand why. I'm gonna help you out and tell you how to pronounce it. I'm gonna tell you no, no, I'm gonna tell you what it means. All right. You tell me what it means. I tell you what it means, and you tell me how to pronounce it. I think you'll. I believe you'll get it. All right. This is the spelling for the word brother. Let's see if you can update your answer. When you have heard um, some of the brothers say brother, how has it been pronounced? Because what you have here is a ha, a ha. That's just right. I'm not sure if you heard, but your taza ah is that means to go out or to go.
Salakia, I heard that, sir.
Okay, all right.
Salakia, I believe that word is ak.
Correct. That is ak. Ak means brother. So, Sister Coco, you would just not include any of the A's. It would just be uh, in this, sense that you spell them out, it would just be AHCH. So just ak. A ah and a ha, but again, most often that last sound just kind of trails off. We keep running up on variances to that, obviously, but oftentimes that's the case. All right. And that means brother. All right. Most High Christ. All right. Good stuff. All right. Next, who wants to give me this pronunciation? I get so I'm gonna give y'all another hint. If y'all don't get this right, it's lucky. No pressure. I don't think obviously y'all gonna be too happy with y'all. I don't think you're gonna be too happy if y'all get this right. It's lucky.
They got it in them notes. They got it.
I'm sure they do. That's why I want to make sure they scour this. They go all the way through the notes. That is a. Let me get. You type it in the chat. Uh, that is a ya and a da. Ya and a da.
We see it at the beginning of every class, at the beginning of every Hebrew Lashawan Qadash class. That's a
But
hint.
Salaki, Like it. Everyone that Officer Yakadar teaches. It is at the beginning of every class that he teaches. Let's see. Deanna's in here. Sister Aisha's in here. Who else? Sister Tasha Miles in here. Not quite, Sister Coco. Sister Coco said brotherhood. That was a good guess, but that's not it. That's not quite it. All right, so let's work on the actual pronunciation first. All right. So Sister Coco, if you want to put in the chat, Sister Deanna, Sister Aisha, uh, Sister I, you want to give
Can
it
I
a
give him
shot?
one more clue out of one?
You want to get one more? Go and get one more clue.
What does Yah mean? What does the character Yah means?
Uh-oh. I think you.
Salakia is he.
Key? You said key?
I said Yah. If it's the prefix is he.
Well, no, that when we
Okay.
going over the actual alphabet, the character, what does that what is the what does Yah mean?
Salakia, hand.
All right, but okay, you are absolutely right that means hand. I need the pronunciation though.
Salakia, Yad.
Uh huh. Give her a hand. Absolutely. You're not gonna be putting attention about Officer Yakadar right now. That's what that means. Yod. That's a yod and a dot. Yod. All right. Everybody, is everybody clear on how we got there? Now let me know. Give me a one in the chat if you get it. If not, if you got any questions, let me know. All right.
Salakia, can I
Nice
make a
building.
personal request? That anybody else could get in class with me.
Hold on one second. Can you hear me all right?
Khan.
All right. Hold on one second. Let me since the Nas in the building, Yahweh Shemada, Thabah Shem Yahweh Shah says. All right. And you wanted to make a request that one of these other sisters come on camera. Is that your request?
Sisters, brothers, anybody.
Understood. Make your case. Go ahead. Make your case, Cindy. Real quick.
Salakia, if anybody could just, possibly come help a sister out, I'd appreciate it. The water.
You'll do it tomorrow. You'll do it tomorrow, though. You'll do it tomorrow. You'll do it tomorrow. That's wrong with that. All right.
You're holding it down. You're holding it down. Aqua Ryan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Next. This is a I, a qua, and a ba. I, a qua, and a ba. Uh-oh. Let's see. I wish Sister Coco is in here. Let's see if we can hear Sister Coco. Sister Coco, I'm assuming you planning on being off camera. That's all right now. But can you make sure you say something so we can hear you? Right. Uh-oh. If you are trying to say something, it looks like you are muted.
Hello. Can you hear me? No.
Con,
Hold
we can hear you.
Yeah, come on, we can hear you.
on. Yeah. Okay. Hey y'all.
What's going on, sis?
Y'all smart to come back from you. I was shy.
Hey, y'all somebody thought about you, y'all shot. We got Sister Deanna came on too. All right. All right. Yeah, how much you might have thought about Shimmy? I'm shy, sis. All right.
Your call to help Aqua Raya.
I ain't playing. Hey, get yourselves ahead. Get yourselves ahead. Damn right.
Aqua Raya
That's
sent
what's
out the
up.
bat signal.
I ain't playing. They sworn. Yeah, that's what's up. That's too wild. Most I cry. All right. We got this next one. We got an I, a qua, and a ba. Who wants to give it a shot? Uh-oh. I, a qua, and a ba.
Salakia. Gonna shoot my shot here.
Go ahead.
I quab.
I quab. Absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Give her a hand. I quab. I quab.
The water, sir. But
All right.
Salakia, uh, did you tell us what
Now,
Yod stood for?
go ahead. Not his hand, remember? You told us what it was.
Okay, I was right. I didn't hear that. Okay.
Oh, yes, correct. Yes, you're right. Yod is hand. All right. I quab is heel, like the heel of your foot. All right. Okay. All right. So now, real quick, how would, and I'm just going to call on people, hope y'all ready. So like, Sister Coco, how would you say my heel? If I quab is heel, how would you say my heel? And you are still muted. I'm not sure if you're speaking or not, but you are muted.
Hello. All right. My heel is. Hold on. Can you hear me?
We can,
Con,
yes,
we
ma'am.
can.
We can.
All right. Oh, wow.
So if I quab is heel. Let's matter of fact, let's step back a little bit, Sister Coco. Are you looking at a prefix or a suffix? What do you think? Is this something that you're going to add to the beginning or the end of the word?
Is qual something I add to the end of?
Okay, so the root word is I quab. Right? The question is, how would you say my heel? So I'm
One
asking you. I'm
minute.
trying to walk
One
you there.
minute. 'Cause I'm on YouTube and I'm up here. Hold on.
You got an echo or something?
Yeah, I was hearing everything. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right, you might
Slack,
need to
if I
turn
may, I
that.
want it. If you don't
Go
have to
ahead.
have it up on YouTube, you should be able to hear it through the StreamYard.
Yeah,
While
I
you
just exited out.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're asking if quab is the word that I put in front or behind the word?
Okay, so this is what I'm asking. We know aquab is the root word. Okay. And when I'm asking, how would you say my heel? I was just asking from your perspective, do you think we're going to be looking for a prefix or a suffix? Because we got to add something to the root word.
A prefix?
Okay, this is going to be a suffix in this case. It's going to be a possessive pronoun, so it's going to go on the end. That makes sense? And now that we've identified that, now the question is, which one are we going to use? And the sisters have given you some assistance in the chat if you want to. But I think you might have closed YouTube. But I think it's you might still see the chat.
Mm, a, 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 a quabaya?
I think that's all right. Give yourself a hand. You were almost there. It's a quabia. A quabia.
A
All right.
quabaya.
A quabia. Absolutely. That would be my heel. And Sister Deanna was absolutely correct in that, as was Sister Aya. All right.
And Salakia,
We're
if I
gonna
may,
keep it
Hawk,
going with that quabia. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, whenever when you conjugate and you put the words together, it's not gonna have a space in it. You know, everything is gonna that's kind of when you seeing us struggling for Sabbath service, you know, because everything is gonna be pronounced together. It all becomes one word to pretty much say that phrase or say that sentence. So it would be Iquabia.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. That's an excellent point because that's the way the conjugation works. You might have a root word. In this case, we have a root word that is three letters, but just saying my heel makes it four. It makes it another syllable. You could say and my heel. You said and my heel. You would add a wa in the beginning. Then it would be wa akabia. But this is it's just expanding on that one kind of phrase. Um, and this is what we always want to make sure we keep it in mind. All right. Y'all doing a wild job. We're gonna keep going with heel. All right. Um, we're gonna walk it down a little bit. We're gonna use this one. We're gonna take a pause, do this conjugation real quick. So, how would you say your heel? How would you say your heel? Um, Sister Deanna, let's see if you want to give it a shot. If you want to come off mute real quick.
Quabba?
A quabka, absolutely. Yeah, that's Sister Hand. A quabka is correct. That's exactly how you would say it. Exactly how you would say it. All right. And do that. And Sister Raya, how would you say her heel?
Salakia, a quabha.
Right? A quabha. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all give yourselves a hand. Y'all got it. Then y'all are on it. Y'all are absolutely on it. All right. All right. Next. Oh, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong stuff. All right. Next. We'll go to the next word. We got a qua, a ra, and a ah. A qua, a ra, and an ah. Who wants to give it a shot?
Is it Kariah?
All right.
Kariah?
Salaki, if you, Sister Coco, when you come up, if you want to answer, just say Salaki and be recognized. All right.
Oh, Salakia.
Coco, there you go. Go ahead. Sis.
Is it Kariah? Kariah? Something like that. I
Okay.
don't know.
I know something like that, right? Hey, man, it's Salaki.
Good, good.
Not
That's
quite. Not quite. You close. You close. You almost there. You almost there. Anybody else want to give it a shot?
Kara? Kara?
Oh, hurrah.
Kara?
Hurrah. 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 All right. This is near and dear to my heart. All right. Salaki. Hurrah. That's how you pronounce that. All right. That means to call or to call out. Hurrah. All right. Okay, this next one we got a ha, and a ra. A ha, and a ra.
Salaki out of one. That you got a ka in there. A ka and a ra. See what I'm
What do
saying?
you mean? Somebody, let me make sure I got my stuff.
Yeah.
That's
If you
not.
want to, yeah, you got a ka in there instead of a ha. If that's what you were, you know, if you did
Let
it.
me make sure. I thought that was. That's not easy. No, the car would look more like a.
Yeah, cause see that ha is gonna have that space in it.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. You're saying that's what letter?
Yeah, that's the ka. The
Nah,
ha would have
that's the ha. Cause the car.
yeah, no,
Hold on.
okay, we
This is
both
the
saying the
car.
same thing. Yeah, ka. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing it
Okay,
right.
all right, we're good to
I
go.
thought you said ha, so Salaki out of one.
You good to go? I want to make sure I won't mess with
Yeah,
you.
you said it so smooth. I thought you said ha. I got you.
Okay. No sweat, no
Yeah, I
sweat, no
got you.
sweat. I
Salaki
got
out of one. Salaki everybody.
you. Keep me straight, brother. Keep me straight. If y'all don't understand yet, me and Officer y'all can be tag team as much as we can. See if I can get that in the chat this time. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Okay. All right. Something is happening where I am not able to chat. I don't know what I
Sound like
got
you
going.
type in the chat.
Yeah, I'm typing. I keep getting errors. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it?
I don't see any errors from yours.
That's right.
Let me make sure, see if I don't see it on the other pages. Yeah, it's not showing any error out of one, but I don't see anything that you typed at all though. But if you let me know, I
Right.
can type
That's
it
the issue. It's
in.
not showing because I got an error. I was just typing the phonetic sound, so I was typing the ah, the ka, and the ra. If you want to type that in, just like I did with the qua, the ra, and the ah.
Okay, it gave me an error as well when I try to type it in.
Yeah, you heard well. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm about to
it
figure that
says
out.
to wait a moment to try it again. I've never seen that before. We'll give it a second to try it.
Yeah, I did it twice, and I still got the error. So, and now you've done it, got the error. So lucky y'all. Y'all rock with us. We're gonna keep it moving. So again, who wants to give it a shot on this pronunciation? The ah, ha, and the ra.
Salakia, is
Matter of
it
fact, I don't even know
Akar?
if so lucky if somebody else can type into the
I'm gonna go to
a
the
car. A
I'm
car.
gonna go in there and type it in another one. I got you.
Absolutely. All right, I appreciate the love. Sister Aya is absolutely right. A car. A Kar means after. After. All right. Now stop sharing this real quick. And now we're gonna step up our game real quick. All right. Because a fair amount of these words, matter of fact, all of these words, came from Genesis 25 and 26. Genesis 25 and 26. So we are going to walk through Genesis 25 and 26 to see how I want to do this. Now bear with me. Have you tried to type anything in the chat outside of the StreamYard, Yagado?
Outside, I typed it inside. Inside StreamYard, it's giving me that same error.
Okay, well, you know what? So Sister Ryan just typed in.
Yeah, I think it's letting everybody else do it. Just not letting us.
Okay, no sweat. We just have to work with it right now. We figure it out later.
I mean, I can.
All right.
I'm loading to the YouTube as well, so I can type anything in if you need to. Just let me know.
Okay, no sweat. I appreciate it.
As long as we can present, we should be good.
Yeah, we can do that. All right. Up a little bit. Y'all can see that all right? Kind of like. All right.
Khan.
All right. All right. So okay. Show of hands or again, kind of like who had let me I don't know. I'm about to give away all the answers. That's how to do that. Let me make sure I'm good to go. Okay, I'm good to go. All right. So real quick, obviously Yakadar and I have been saying, okay, Con. Obviously Yakadar and I have been saying for a minute that the blue letter Bible is very helpful. All right. So Con Allah, y'all, let's just be honest. Who has the blue letter Bible? Who downloaded the blue letter Bible? Now let me know. Y'all come off mute and just let me know. Okay, Sister Coco said Con. Miss Ryan. Okay, she said Con. She said Deanna.
Con.
All right, everybody has the blue letter Bible. No sweat. So we're ready. Y'all have all the tools, right? Sister Anat says she has it as well. Y'all have all the tools. So this is where you all can cheat the system to a certain extent, right? We are coming out of Genesis 25 and 26. All right. So what you could do is go into your blue letter Bible, pull up the app, go into the interlinear, and look at what the root word is for these things, and then work on the pronunciation now. That kind of makes sense. Now, if you don't, that's fine. But we're gonna be calling on some folks. So,
And Salaki, I don't want if I may.
go ahead.
That's a good way to it's a good way to read along, and it's a good way to kind of I guess use it while y'all in class, because it can be a little bit confusing on your own to navigate it. So that is a good that would be a good practice to kind of get used to going over it at the same time. Even like when we have a Sabbath service, it'd be good for y'all to pull it out as well.
Absolutely, that's a great point. And if anybody does not know how to walk and get through that app to the interlinear to get to the root words and all that, y'all let me know right now. You can do a quick demonstration. If y'all got it, then cool. But if not, y'all let me know.
They experts out of one.
It sounds like, I mean, it's quiet. It's crickets. I'm
It's a
waiting on
blue,
everybody to conjugate these. Okay.
blue letter experts.
Coco said, I mean, you don't know how to get there? Sister Coco, you don't know how to get there. Am I saying that right?
I think it would be good to go through it out of one.
Yeah, you probably got
Salakia, Khan, agreed.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Agreed. You think we should go through it? All right, no sweat.
Yep.
All right. So
and y'all can download this on your computer. Y'all can download it on your phone. You can. I think it may look a little bit different on your phone than your computer, but for the most part, it's going to be the same. But it is kind of specific how you want to kind of set it up, and once you get it set up right, you'll be good to go.
And actually, the website is. This is the website. This is actually, I haven't downloaded anything. But we're gonna walk through the website. So this is something very easy to access, but at the same time, having the app will allow you to, not necessarily have to go all the way out. It's definitely easier. All right. So what you do, as you can see, you got blueletterbible.org. You can just Google Blue Letter Bible. It'll come up, and then you can take you directly to the website. All right. And as you all can see, we have Genesis 25 and 26 up here, right? It's KJV. You just hit your arrow to go, as you can see. And you wait for it. What? I was going to say, please don't act up now. Good night. Okay. All right. It took me all the way to Genesis 25 and 26. And we can see the English, the King James Version, right? But when you click, you see how that's a hyperlink when you hover over the actual scripture. You click on that. Now, in the app, it's going to be a little bit different. You will click on the scripture. In my app, anyway, I got an Android. You click on the scripture, and then the menu will come up. And you see where this says interlinear? You would click on that interlinear in the app. And then once you click on that, the app will bring up this, the details of the scripture. So as you go down, that's where the app will take you. Does that make sense? Kind of odd. Does anybody have any questions about it? Y'all let me know.
Salakia Khan.
Salakia Khan.
That makes sense. All right. All right. Most High Christ. Does anybody not understand? I'm going to take silence as understanding at this point. All right. Most High Christ. So, this is what happens. So this might just turn into a class on the Blue Letter Bible. All right. So, the last word we went over was a car. A car, right? That meant after. And as you can see, the scripture starts and after that. All right. And as you can see, I'm not going to go into that. This is the root word, a car. Now, even in your app, if you click on where it says Strong H310, that means if you had a strong concordance, which I think I've shared this before. Let me see if y'all can. Hold on. I'll stop sharing for 1 second. All right. All right. The H310 is a reference to this book. Okay. This is the Strong's Concordance. It's a very thick book. It's basically a dictionary. All right. And when it references H310 or whatever, everything in the Old Testament is Hebrew. Everything in the New Testament, for the most part, is Greek. And what it allows you to do is go to H or Hebrew 310 in that big book and get the actual definition of the word. All right. The Blue Letter Bible allows you to just click on it to get the same information. All right. So let me bring everybody back. Share my screen. All right. So again, as we went over, achar is the root word. But if we click on this, that H310, which is link, it is spinning. All right. So you see achar, right? Everybody sees that. Let's see. If you go to this, that's not what I wanted. So lock in again. The app is going to be different. I'm used to the app a little bit more. I was looking for the actual definition. There should be a link here. Oh, there it is. I think this is it. There it is. Okay. Again, I don't want y'all to be too thrown off by the website. The website is a little. It's not as easy to navigate. The app is much more easy. Once you go into the Hebrew, you click interlinear. Most of this stuff comes up. You don't have to click on additional links. All right. But when it says show outline of biblical usage, that's basically the definition. All right. Which is why you have after the following part, behind the place, hinder, afterward. Like I said, the word means after. Does that kind of make sense to everyone? Kind of like, now let me know. All right, I'm getting nods. Ones in the chat also will suffice. All right, let's see. Trying to go back now. That's to get all the way to the definition. That is not what I want. Okay, yes.
Salakia, sir.
Okay, so we go back here. All right, now when you look, yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So looking at the definition, it also has like behind or beside. How do we know when to use it in those different terms?
So the context of especially when you're reading it in the Blue Letter Bible and in the Hebrew, the context of what you're reading is what you want to do. Again, our culture, if you think about our culture as blacks and Latinos, we can have one word mean several different things.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The context of the discussion is how you know what it means. Does that kind of make sense?
Con.
All right. Okay. Any other questions right now so far? I think everybody's with me. If there's no other question, well, if there's no other question, I'm gonna keep going. But if y'all got them, make sure, yes, just say Salakia, and we'll get it in. All right. So, starting with the first word, which is after, which is ahar, right? Now, this is, I'm gonna highlight some things. This is the root word, but this up here is the word that's actually in the scripture. I will scroll back up so you can see. Matter of fact, am I gonna be able to switch screens real quick? Nope. I'm gonna scroll back up so you can see This is what's in the scripture. But again, the root word is a car. So, who wants to take a shot at how you would pronounce that? There is a prefix and a suffix. And admittedly, I'm going to have to ask Officer Raj a question about that suffix to make sure I get some clarity. But the pronunciation should be the same. So, like, does anybody not understand what I mean when I say you have a root word, you have a prefix, and a suffix? Is anybody confused about that?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
I have the wa'ahar. I don't have that ending piece. I don't have that ending section.
Okay. Let me be clear. Let me help you out. Okay, now let me ask a question first. What are you confused on with the ending section?
So Salaki, I can see the symbol for the beginning. I see the root. I can't make out clearly the end.
You can't make it out. You need maybe I need to make it larger.
That might be a person. That might be a user error. I don't have my readers.
It might be a user error.
Con.
All right. No sweat. No sweat. No sweat. All right. All right. Okay. I'm gonna say a couple of things. All right. Let me see. First of all, let's give since Coco ahead because she did give it a shot, and she is 99% there. All right. Well, I'm gonna give you 80%, sis. I'm gonna give you 80%. All right. But you're definitely close. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, Officer Yagadar, anybody who's looking in the chat, actually, he decided
trying to help you out.
Yeah. He decided to just give y'all the answer, Salaki. All right. And if anybody wants to see that, let me see. No sweat. If anybody wants to read, what have I done? I'm doing too much over there. There we go. Anybody wants to read Officer Yakadar's comment, you basically have to answer if you can. Who wants to get at the shot? That is in the chat. Now, you don't have to look at it. Coco.
Salaki.
I mean, I don't know if
I was trying so hard to pronounce it. Is it Wa'akara? Yeah.
That's close. That's definitely close. You're closer than you were. All right.
Wa'akia, right?
All right. I'm hold on. I'm gonna stop. We're getting further away.
Well,
we getting a little further away. Slide. All right. It's okay. So you got a prefix and a suffix. Your prefix. All right, y'all. Look in y'all notes real quick. Your prefix is and. What's and as a prefix? Who wants to say Salakia and then give me the answer?
Salakia.
Go ahead, sis.
Wa.
Wa. Absolutely right. All right. So if wa is the prefix and akar is the root word, you're going to pronounce that wa akar. Does that make sense to everybody so far? Kanala.
Talakia?
Yes.
I feel like you put a little extra twang on that a car that I didn't hear previously.
All right. So that letter, the second letter, is not a ka, it's a ha. That might be the twang that you're hearing. Like, So it's a car,
Oh,
but it's
wow.
wa a car. Does that make sense?
Okay, so Salakia, sir. I think
Go
we're
ahead.
working our way to Wa Aharya.
Okay, it's not. Okay, hold on. It's not
I
a
think
har. It's a har. Remember that you dragging your tongue against the roof of your mouth. You know what I mean? I hate to say it like this, but it is what it is. You kind of like you hawking a loop. All right, a har.
okay. Well, Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
I don't want to be that one, but you can't ask a bunch of sisters to hop loogies. We're doing the best that we can.
All right, listen. Hold on. Slow down.
Salakia.
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. All right.
Mhm.
Are you finished?
Salakia
All right.
Khan, sir.
Do you understand? You understand the sound I'm trying to get you to make, correct?
Khan, sir.
All right. That's all we're talking about. All right. So you want to give it a shot?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Wa aha ya.
All right. Only thing I'm gonna ask you to do is pronounce the ra a little bit more. So it's not wa'akaya, it's wa'akarya.
The
You hear
water,
that
sir.
ra a little bit more? All right. Anybody? Let me see.
Salakia. I still want to
Go
try
ahead.
it.
Sam. Go ahead.
Is
Go ahead.
it Aharia?
Okay.
That's okay. Now listen, that was an extreme version of it. You're absolutely right. But yeah, I will give you a hand. You definitely there. All right. You don't necessarily have to drag it that long or whatever, but you are in the building and you absolutely right. That is acceptable. Wa'akarya. All right. All right. Now let's keep going. All right. So y'all see the next is a ka. Now this is the ka. That's a harder sound. All right. And who can tell me what that second? Who can tell me what this letter is? Who wants to give that a shot? And what I must as a tip, right? Go back through your alphabets. Look at some of those letters that change at the end of a word in order to identify what that letter is. All right, Sister Coca, I'm not sure. Lucky.
Salakia.
We don't have a V. Go ahead.
Is it na?
Give Sister I a hand. That is a na. That is a na. All right. So you have a a ka. It's a harder sound, and a na. How do you pronounce that? Think about the fact that this is at the end of a word. You're not gonna fully pronounce that na. All right. Sister I gave an answer. Who else wants to give it a shot? She put her answer in the chat, and she's correct.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Khan. Khan.
Con, absolutely right. Give Sister Deanna a hand as well. Sister I is also correct. Give her a hand. Absolutely. Con. That is con. All right. Let's keep going. Next word. Now we went over this word.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked familiar.
Very familiar. Who wants to give it a shot? All right. Well, you know, Sister Ryan, I gotta ask. You right. You right. Can you pronounce it for me? Right.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Yataza.
All right. Ah, close. You want to give another shot? What? You walk through it?
Yataza.
Miss Taza, I'll give her a hand. Damn right.
The water, sir.
All right. I got the boy. I got the boy. All right. Let's keep going. Let me see. Now, this is the last word we have. All right. So we've identified. Now we're gonna redo it again. I just want to make sure we are very consistent and make sure we're going through these over and over again. All right. That is the root word that's highlighted. That's a ah and a ha, but it's pronounced a certain way. Who wants to give it a shot? Y'all can type it in the chat if y'all want. You don't y'all all jump up at once. Lucky. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Where's my mouse? Oh, Salaki. Mr. Nas in the building. Y'all wish you mama come by, show me how to shot, see?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Absolutely, loud and clear.
I was having problems trying to get on. Shalom, y'all. Shalom, Lataba, Shem Yahusha.
Y'all Shema, y'all sure.
Damn right. Damn right. All right. Mr. Addison, what did I ask for? Okay. I'm getting a little feedback. I think Sister Nas took care of that. From Watson. All right. So, what we asked for was the root word. We asked for the root word that's highlighted. All right. And if you all are, if you take a look at all the information on the screen, we went over some of this a little earlier. You'd probably be able to get there relatively easy. Who wants to give it a shot? All right. Okay, so listen. All right. Let me see. Coco said wa'ak. All right. La'a, not quite. All right. And y'all, you and Sister Rod, just hear me out for a second, because Sister Rod said, brother. All right. What I'm looking for is the pronunciation of the Hebrew word. Now, wa'ak is kind of close, but not quite there. Because what I want you to do is give me the root word. I want you to give me the root word. Let me see. I believe Sister Deanna's almost trying to conjugate it. She's almost there, actually.
Yep.
She's almost there. You super close, sis, to the actual conjugated word. I was trying to get y'all, I was trying to start with the root. If y'all want to run, oh not run, but if y'all want to jump to the conjugated word, the one that's in the scripture, we absolutely can. We absolutely can. Sister Deanna is super close. All right. Sister Rod is right. The root word is ak. All right. The root word is ak. Now let's go to the conjugated word because we have two suffixes. So if the root word is ak, we have two suffixes. How would you then pronounce the word? Sister Deanna was super close. I'll put that one. I'm gonna put hers up there so y'all can get some perspective. She's only missing, a syllable, a character, a letter. Okay, Coco, you are also in the building, but you are not quite there, sis. Let me see. La. All right. So, Sister Coco, what you want to do is because the root word is ak, right? Because we don't have a prefix, you want to start with ak. And then the question is, what do you put on the end of it? You have two letters, you have two characters after the root word. Does that kind of make sense to everyone? Because I see where, matter of fact, Sister Coco, you're about as close as Sister Deanna. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not sure
So
who
do I
came off mute. Say that one more time, sis.
so like do I is it the Y?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. All right. What you have typed is Yawa. Yawa. All right. Yawa is correct as far as the end of the word. Pronounce the root word for me.
Like Ak,
Say it one more time.
you say it.
No, I think you said it right. I think you said it right.
Ak?
Ak, right?
Yes.
Now add what you have at the end.
Aqua? No. Ak
Uh-oh.
Ak mm,
Oh, you so close. Come on.
Ak-
You got it. You got it.
is it Aqua? Aquan?
Uh-uh.
Aqua?
Hold on. Let's step back. Let's step back. All right. All right. Who else might want to give it a try? All right. So listen, because matter of fact, let me put this back up so everybody can see it. Matter of fact, Sister Coco, keep working with me because I think you're gonna get it. All right. What you have here? Okay. Wait a minute. All right, y'all give Sister Aya a hand. She absolutely got it. It's Akyawa. Akyawa. So you're gonna pronounce the root word, which is ak, and you're gonna pronounce the two suffix characters, which is yawa. And that's why I said, Sister Coco, you had the yawa, we just and you had the ah, but you didn't have that ha, or to pronounce the whole thing, it would be Akyawa. Does that kind of make sense for everyone? All right, Sister Deanna said Khan. All right. Sister Coco said Khan. After she said we're gonna get it one day. Listen, y'all give yourselves an absolute hand. Y'all are in here participating and trying to trying to figure this out. So y'all all give yourselves a hand. Y'all doing a Tawab job. Y'all doing a Tawab job. All right. Damn right. Give yourselves a hand. Yeah, absolutely. And as Sister Ryan said, you had it close, sis. You absolutely did. You absolutely did. You was right there. Hey, listen, so like if I could, Sister Ryan, I joke often because when we get in the Lashawan Qadash class, we often say, Sister Ryan, you are 99% there. Sister Coco, you were 99% there just now. So you in the 99% club, and I think that's what to be proud of. Everybody give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. No sweat. All right, so now listen. We're gonna let me see, we got a few minutes left. What we're gonna do. Now I'm gonna ask somebody. So I want y'all to think about what we've done. We've gone over, we pulled this back up. Somebody. And this is where it becomes very, very important. And this is why we do, why we teach the class, kind of how we teach it, so we can understand and practice. Practice, right? Because what we just did was break down all of what you see on your screen right now. So now the question becomes, who's going to attempt to read what we have? We just broke down every piece of this. We're going to give it a shot. We all learning. Ain't no judgment. Ain't none of that. Who's going to jump out the window? Y'all let me know. Because if push comes to shove, I'm going to let Officer Yakbar break it down. I think y'all gonna have it. And even if you don't have it all the way, we can work through what we got. All right. Who wants to be the first to give it a shot? Ryan said we cool with that. I think she mean you doing it, Officer Yakbar. I don't even know what Sister Coco talking about popcorn or something. I don't even know what that means. Like, so we just broke it all down. Y'all got it in y'all notes, hopefully. We know y'all take good notes. We know y'all take good notes. Oh, Coco said pick somebody. Okay, I see you, point. Sister, I agree with Sister Aya. Come on now. All right, let's see. I tell you,
Salakia. So is it us just scrolling up all the way to the top and reading all the way to the bottom? Hint, somebody.
She giving out all the secrets. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'll try. When I get stuck, I'm a popcorn somebody else. You ready?
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go on, give it a shot. Go on, give it a shot. Damn right.
All right. Yatazaha.
Okay, wait a minute.
Akya.
We starting. Salaki. We starting here, right?
Oh, right to left.
Oh, gotcha. No sweat. Yes, it's right to left.
All
That's
right.
how Hebrew is read.
Ooh.
See, look at that. That was a little lesson in itself. Good job. You jumped out there. Now we clarified that for anybody who got it mistaken or may not have known. Hebrew is read right to left.
All right. So, Aquabaya.
All right, almost. That is a okay. So hold on. First, we got to pronounce this, which is
Mm-hmm. Okay.
what? That's a prefix.
Popcorn. Sister. Sister Anna. Go ahead, girl. You got it. Still learning. I ain't.
Go ahead, sister.
How do I? So where is it at? So is it showing down and read it all the way down or no?
Say that one more time, sister.
I have to look it up again. Hold on.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. All right,
All
I'll
right.
scroll up for you. Now, this ain't gonna absolutely give it to you, but it's gonna give you some perspective. All right. So this is the root word, a car, which it, oh shucks. I'm sorry. I'm not. Hold on. I'm thinking my screens are picking up and they're not. This is the root word. Okay.
Salakia, sir.
A car. Go ahead.
Was that the the one that we struggled? I struggled with. That I struggled with the wow.
Yes. Con. Con. That's the one you struggle with. Yes.
Yes, sir. I believe that was the Wakaya, yeah, one.
Okay. All right. I need you to give it to me one time solid.
Popcorn. I think Sister Coco had got it for me on that one, if I remember correctly.
Come on.
Salaki. I got you, sis. You ready?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Huh?
Cool.
Go ahead, sis. You got it.
Like if I can sidebar real quick, because Sister Coco jumped in there. I got you, sis. I got you. And then she got silent. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. No, sir. I'm just messing with you, but it was kind of funny. Go ahead. You still there, Sister Coco? It looks like you're muted. I'm not sure if you're talking.
Yeah, she's muted. Other one.
My bad. Hello, Salakia.
There we go. She's back.
Okay. So, Akara.
All right. Listen.
That's close.
You're 99% there. All right. Wa'akar, right? Give me the right. Do you know what that character is?
Popcorn.
We're gonna get through this. All right. Y'all give yourselves a hand, right? Yeah, go ahead, sis.
Sister Coco, say that again, but add a ya at the end. I think that's what we missing, sis.
Did I say that? Well, a car, right? What a car?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
I'm not. Yeah. What? A car.
All right. Listen. Wait a minute. Say that one more time, Sister Coco. I think you got it.
What? A car. Yeah. What car?
Okay.
Wa'akharya.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. Wa'akharya. Yeah, right. Give her a hand. All right. All right, sis. Let's keep going. What's that?
Me, qu-
That's a ka and a na. We went over it a little earlier.
Wana,
Just Khan.
Salak,
Khan.
you Salakia, sir, you took that from me. I was about to jump in and say Khan and snatch that.
All right. All right. My fault. Don't sweat. All right. Let's go to the next. Right. Anybody wants to jump out there, put it in the chat, say Salagia, and let me know.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Oh, you got it. Go ahead, sis. I give way.
Yatza.
Close. You want to give it a shot, Sister Ryan?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Yataza.
Yataza'a. Correct.
Good job.
Correct. Damn right. Most high Christ. All right. Now we're going to go to the last one. Again. We just went over this one. Who can give it to me? Who wants to give it a shot?
Salakia.
Go ahead, sis.
Akyawa.
Akyawa. All right. Now we went through that. All right. Wonderful. Everybody get themselves a hand. I need somebody to read it for me before we can end up. What we got. So I just listen. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all are handling it. I just need somebody to walk through it for me. And Sister Coco has a bad issue. I'm just messing with you. Sister Coco, so y'all got it.
Salakia.
Go ahead, sis.
Wakaya. Khan. Yatza. Akyawa.
To Rob Job Most High in Christ, Sister Deanna. You absolutely have it. Wa Ahaya Khan Yataza Akyawa. Absolutely. And what does that say? We go back real quick. And after that came his brother out. That's what we just read. Oh, Salaki, let me share the actual. I probably didn't need to do that, but whatever. And after that came his brother out. That is the beginning of the scripture.
Salaki out of one.
What you
So Sarai said that was a flashback to Sabbath service.
Absolutely. All right, now let me help y'all out. That's an absolute great point. So the reason why we started with this is because on tomorrow when we do the Sabbath service, we are starting at I think it's Genesis 25 and 15. All right. So by the time we get to 26, y'all gonna be ready. At least for that first part. All right. So that's why we went over it. That's why we went over the other words. We are going to go. Listen, I had 28 set up because 28 had some more good words and phrases and things. It's a relatively short scripture. We will get into it next time I teach class. Obviously, Yagaga will be taking next week. Most High willing, and He's gonna crush it as usual. All right, give yourselves a huge hand. Folks came on camera. Folks were verbal. Y'all working through it. Y'all figuring it out, and y'all should be absolutely proud of the Tawab work. I think you mean good job. I'm not even sure I'm putting that up. Salaki.
Malakatawa, Malakatawa.
But right, y'all did an excellent job. All right. And if there are no other questions in reference to any conjugation or anything like that, y'all let me know if there are. If not, we're going to read the security announcements. But are there any questions in reference to what we went over? The conjugation, any of that? Y'all let me know. Y'all are absolutely tracking well. Y'all are putting forth the effort to learn. This is not something that's super difficult, but it does take practice. It does take practice, like so many other things, and you all are doing an awesome job. Um, you can tell that your notes are right. You can tell that y'all got the effort, and y'all should be very proud of yourself. All right. The water says we appreciate it. Y'all make the class what it is. Y'all definitely do. Everybody who participates makes these classes what they are. All right. All right. Okay, so let me get to security announcements. We had ISUPK started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the camp leader will provide it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the camp leader to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, you can find it in Numbers 18 and 21. You can also find it in Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means 10, and in the Hebrew it's pronounced ma'ashara. All right, 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. You can give it to the Treasury Department. You can also go to isupk.com and pay it directly there through PayPal. All right. Priest funds, which is a free will offering for the priest, is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation days, we have Purim, which is February 22nd and 23rd. And then after that, obviously, we have the Passover. We have the Passover. Passover is a huge event. It's mandatory if for Israelites to attend the Passover. We're doing Durham, North Carolina this year. Everybody, all of us right now, I don't think we have anybody who's not in the Virginia school or in Virginia. It's lucky. So if you all know, Durham, North Carolina is a relatively short drive. Okay, make sure that we are prioritizing the Passover, not only the registration fee, which is $200, that pays for everything. While the Passover is the 20th, there are events going on from the 17th through the 21st. All right, so there's plenty going on, and that $200 allows you access for everything. Okay, so make sure we're paying that. It's very, very important. It's not a small undertaking that goes on. For all the brothers and sisters, you're going to see brothers and sisters from all across the country, from UK, from Trinidad. You're going to see brothers and sisters from everywhere. All right. Make sure we're taking care of that registration fee. Make sure you're in the building and planning to attend. Like I said, it is mandatory. It's required. We have enough time, and it's in a relatively close enough space where there should be no reason, no excuses not to make it. All right. What else? If a brother or sister wants, if a brother wants to become a trooper in school, make sure you get in contact with any school in your zone. If you are outside of Virginia listening to this video later, make sure you get in contact with the ISUPK school that's in your area and let them know that's what you want to do. If you are in Virginia, get in contact with Officer Uriah Martha, Captain Nazis on the shop. You want to be in all black. That's black boots, pants, shirt, headband, and war scarf, and then we'll get you straight from there. All right. I think we have everything. Absolutely, everybody did a top job. Absolutely, everybody should be very, very proud of themselves. Again, we want to give everybody a hand. Y'all did an awesome job, as you always do. As you always do. All right, we're gonna keep rocking, keep learning, keep practicing, and we're just gonna get better and better. All right. So we're gonna give a courtesy to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat and to the sisters, Yahweh Shema Al Thun by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Shalom, Israel.